What's up everyone, welcome to my channel. In this channel I'm going to be documenting my trading journey and using this YouTube channel as a journal for my trading to improve my trading experience. I'm just an average trader and I just want to use this YouTube channel as something that I can look back to and to look at my recordings and look at my the live data and how the live market is moving and all of that, instead of having just pictures and looking into at trade setups and stuff like that. So in today's market, March 21st, I made about $4,500 on Topsetp and just using a practice account. As you can see on the screen, I just opened a practice account with them and just to started kind of like testing this new strategy. So the strategy that I'm using in this video is not mine. It is Cami Capital YouTube channel. I saw him use it a couple times and upload a lot of highlights videos and a lot of different videos explaining how to use this strategy. I tried testing it today and I made $4,500 using Topsetp. So in this video I'm just going to be recording and going through all of the trades that I took. I took about 10 trades and I'm going to be explaining why I took them and the mistakes that I've done, because I also took a couple losses here and there, and I'm just gonna share why I took those losses and why I think I've done kind of a little bit of FOMO in some of the trades, and I'm going to be explaining most of the trades that I take. Some of them is going to be straightforward and the other ones are going to be a little bit tricky. So before we begin, remember guys, if you like the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel if you are interested into following my trading journey with me. I'm going to be uploading pretty often, and whenever I have free time we can go ahead and do a live trading session. And of course none of that is a financial advice. Please trade at your own risk, and let's go ahead and start a video. So I like to trade this strategy in the PM session. As you can see, this was around 11-ish. I started 11-ish Central Standard Time. I tried to use it during lunchtime to see if it will actually work, and it did work. The first trade, as you saw, as you see on the left, it made me about $700. And pretty much what I'm trying to look for in this strategy is basically if I'm going down, so the current trade that I'm in, what I'm trying to look for is a sweep of a low, and then it goes up, sweeps a high, swing high, and then it displaces below that swing low that it made. And basically this is my trade idea that I took and how I use the strategy. It's basically whenever it does and sweeps a low and then it goes up and sweep a high, that creates kind of like a fake out breakout, and then we look for a manipulation leg, and then whenever we drop back to that previous swing low that we swept sell side liquidity with, which is that big wick as I mark it with a red line. Whenever we displace below it or trade to that level again, I put my fib. It basically my Fibonacci, or the level that I draw from the manipulation leg high, as you can see on the top left where it says 1, and I draw it. I just drag it to that low, the one that I have a red line on it, marked as a red line, and I just am looking and interested in taking the trade at the 0.4 level. Kami Capital, he takes his trades on I think 0.3. I think that's a bit too low for me. That's why I kind of like modified whatever. You just gotta modify whatever strategy to your own liking and to your own risk and psychology. I like this strategy is because pretty much you're gonna find a lot of setups, and this strategy kind of helps me with the psychology, my psychology and my mentality of trading. I don't want to go ahead and get in a trade and hold it for like 3 hours or even 30 minutes. So as you can see, this strategy is traded on the 30 seconds, and that's why you're gonna see me taking a lot of trades. I took a total of 10 trades. I think pretty much technically 2 of them only were losses and the rest were wins, I believe so. But I will show you what I did, because I did do, I think I lost 3 if I'm not mistaken. We're gonna go over that video, the whole session, and you're gonna see how many wins and how many losses. But yeah, I did some mistakes in this session, and I did do some FOMO trades. You're gonna see them. It was at the very end of the session, at the end of the trade, the video, because it was towards the end of the session. The first trade that I took, as you see, I put 3 contracts. I got into in it with 3 contracts only. That's why it made me about $700, and the rest of the trades that I'm going to be taking moving forward is 5, because I realized that the practice account that I opened was for 150K, and I believe 5 contracts for that account size would be pretty reasonable. Even if I lose like 2 trades in a row, I would not hit the daily loss limit on that account. So that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get 5 contracts for every trade, and I'm going to be testing this strategy pretty often for like maybe the next couple weeks, and I'll gather some data and I'll see how well this strategy performs. So in this trade idea, I originally went in long, but I did a pretty bad mistake because although I was in a trade, I was trying to look for the market direction, and I was kind of looking out to see if the price will give me a different trading idea within that trade to take. I didn't want to lose a lot or make any mistakes, but I unfortunately ended up looking into this original trading setup, and there was another trading setup. As you can see, it formed within the trade that I was currently in, so I didn't know what to do, and I wanted to take all the trade strategy setups opportunity so I can properly judge it. I saw that another short setup was formed within the my current one that I'm in, which was long. So what I did is I brought down the profit the profit target. I brought it down to where I would initially be filled in the short position, and that's what I did. And then I set up my take profit and my stop loss for the short position, and I ended up be taken out, and my original idea of be going long, although I got filled with a pretty nasty candle, with a pretty full bearish candle, but the trade idea still worked up to the bullish idea. But the mistake that I did is although I was in a trading setup, I was in a trade already, I kept reading or looking for more setups to take with that strategy, and I ended up making myself lose, you can say on purpose, but it is what it is. Okay, so this right here, this price action was pretty tricky right here. This trade setup was pretty nasty. So I originally saw that on a big scale we did make a setup for a bearish, but at this time, 2:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, which is probably what 3:30, which is probably 3:30 EST time, the price was wicking like up pretty bad, and it caused me to lose 2 major trades. But I was pretty confident that we are still bearish, and for this trading strategy it should work, because I was looking at it, and I like from from trading experience, I felt like we're pretty bearish here. So you can say that I did FOMO in a trade, and I honestly did not like it, but I didn't want to go through the whole session making my profit and then coming at the very end of the session because of one trade and losing it all. It is FOMO. It is a very pretty bad habit, and I'm guilty of it, and I used to do it a lot in my previous accounts. But as you can see, I tried to get in and make all of my profits back, and I got in with a little bit heavy, basically all of my contracts limits that I can open at one time, and I got the trade done. And I was trailing my stop loss a little bit down, so that we don't get another wake up and makes me lose the more profits. But yeah, we managed to make 4,500 for the whole day. It was pretty good strategy for the day. It's a win. It's a green day. Pretty well managed trades. I really like the strategy so far. We'll see how the strategy will treat us later down the road, and I'll keep you all updated. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like to follow for more.